All right, what's cracking, blacks and whites? Coming back at you for another update, I guess. I don't fucking know. Either way, yeah, just got back from the gym, so ain't gotta rush off anywhere. Take a minute if I wanted, but just wanted to check back in. I noticed it's been about week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since the last little update. But in 2 ways, I was thinking about that, and yeah, thinking about dang, consistency. You gotta remain consistent with the uploads. And then I thought, no, you don't. It's like that's not part of creativity. It's not part of you know letting out your emotions. You don't have to consistently. You don't have to have a schedule for your creative projects. Coming to find, which on the one hand is relief. But on the other hand, it's like, dang, I could take as long as I want, and then you know consistency is only relevant in the social media uh, application, but I'm sure somebody's gonna have a problem. Oh, I need to post every week, blah, 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 every day, all this bullshit. But obviously, I couldn't care less. Um, but yeah, uh, before I started recording, what drove me to start recording, I was sitting in my car after I got home from the gym. I like to sit in my car for way too long before I go inside. And I was scrolling through Facebook Reels or whatever, and a video popped up of this. It was his dad talking about how every night he goes to his kids and asks them what they want to talk about, like when they're going to bed, And his kid was like, I miss hanging out with you and with mom and my brothers and sisters. And the dad goes, it was like, yeah, but me too. And the kid not quite understanding, what the dad was saying was like, you miss yourself. And that coming from, originally from, like a 7 year old is kind of, it puts it in perspective. Like, yeah, I kind of do miss myself in a certain way. Like, you know, yeah, if you're watching this, you know about my life. But, like when, at the end of 2024, when everybody just started fucking dying in my life, uh, I was like, in a pretty deep depressive spot, and then alcoholism, and that didn't fucking help nothing. But speaking of which, still sober. Let's see, it'll be 2 months on Friday. I don't even. I got my calendar over there, but I don't be filling it out, obviously. But yeah, still sober. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. The kid was like, you miss yourself, dad, and the dad was, yeah, he was also just kind of like going through it, and he was like, yeah, I kind of, in a sense, I kind of do, like, you gotta. I'm a firm believer in not taking this shit too seriously, Um, obviously, serious shit happens and you gotta deal with it. But you gotta take care of the inner child in you. The more I grow up, the more I realize that we're all just grown up children, essentially. We kind of hit like 18, 19, and then we just look older in a sense. I kind of think of it as like a bell curve. If you know, you know. But most people in the middle is where you reach maturity, and then at the ends, the older you get, the more toddler like you become. It's kind of weird how that happens. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Anyways, oh yeah, oh yes. Good lord, my nose is itching. You gotta do things in your life to keep that childlike sense of wonder. Like that's even though I fucking suck balls at skating. I love skating so much because it's one of those things that I have from childhood that I can, it's just you and the piece of wood. And it's really how much you want to dedicate to it. You can become really proficient at just riding around and be the best motherfucker to ride around. Or, you could take it to the mega ramp and start doing 720 MIG twists, bust your shit on the fucking coping and. But you see how I'm talking about doing MIG twists. That's why I don't do it. But yeah. Oh, damn. I wonder if I can get this on camera. Let me see. The other day I went skating. It's finally getting nice outside. And of course, one of the first sessions I had back, I don't know if you can see it, gnarly fucking heel bruise. This kid, he was coming up on the coping, right? Or on the quarter pipe. He goes up, catches the coping, his board shoots out, and it like heat seeking missiled my fucking ankle. I tried everything to get out of the way. That motherfucker clocked my shit. But what am I about to do when I get done with this? Go skate. So yeah, go. Go outside. Really, that's really the antithesis of this video. Go outside. Fucking scrape your knee. Fucking hurt yourself. Fucking climb a tree, dog. I love making people uncomfortable in public. I'll do some weird shit in the park, dog. I don't care. You know, and I hope one day you don't care to. Um, yeah, we're getting 7 minutes long. We might as well just make this a fucking podcast at this point. Um, I feel like I had something else to say, but I don't remember. Who would have thunk? Sobriety, child. Um, yeah, those. It's a weird checklist to have, but I think that's it. Appreciate y'all for watching. Be safe, homie. That might have looked a little Hitlerish. Um, Not what I meant. I should just start doing my stand up. That'll be fried. I just come in, just stand. We'll figure it out. Um, oh yeah, if you don't know, I started doing stand up like a year ago. It's been a good time. Uh, yeah, come out to Planetary Brewery on Tuesdays. It's in Greenwood. Uh, Check it out. It's a good time. Anyways, for the second time, good old Midwest goodbye. Deuces. Be safe. Mashallah. I'm gay. Comedy.